Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to finally stop dicking around. Well, we've got one more side mission to do at the beginning of this part.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dick.
But after that, we're going to stop dicking around and get back to the main plot. And the reason that I wound up doing one of these side missions before actually going to Feros is because it was actually on the way, and I think this is the one Nisana Dantius wanted us to do. So, yeah. Let's start with the Hercules cluster. Oh no, I think I left Nisana Dantius for after Feros now that I think about it. So I'm not really sure what this mission is. Oh yeah, I did it because I got a I got a message from Hackett. I can't ignore Hackett. He's too much of a bro.
He is voiced by Lance Henriksen.
Yeah. Now, this is actually one of the more amusing side quests, so I'm glad that I did it. But, yeah. Wow, that just looks like a steaming ball of molten metal.
Probably because it is.
Looks like caramel to me.
Anything on this planet? Yes, there is.
Medallion?
We have found ourselves another medallion, yes.
So out of an entire planet, you just landed and found a medallion on the ground?
It's a cultural artifact.
What?
Well, the survey text does tell you how you found it, but there are medallions, there are League of One medallions, there are matriarch writings from the Asari, and there are Turian hierarchy banners. So you can collect artifacts from the 3 council races while you're flying around, basically. Now that is a pretty sky. That is a nice sky. Commander, can we stop and look at that sky? Never mind, the grass is lame. This is a lame planet. This is another one of those planets that gives you the sense of being a giant rock covered in moss.
Shepard,
I'll never get over how stupid this is.
Shepard, we were thinking that maybe somebody else could drive.
No. My buggy, my rules.
This is the surveillance drone, but where's the data module?
I think I may have ran it over on the way over here.
Anyway, a monkey-like creature seems to have run off with the data module.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Now I know what side quest we're doing.
There are several colonies of monkeys that have monkeys you can check, but it's always the same one where you'll find the data module. Always the same one, and it's none of the monkey colonies that are on the surface. You need to find the one that's outside of the mines, and then you need to go in the mines and check the monkeys in there. But before that, let's finally
fucking Happy Wheels moon buggy.
And Lewis isn't even doing what I do, and I usually hit the jet boosters as soon as I get to the top of a mountain.
You just jump and land.
Oh yeah, I just jump right off the thing.
Anyway, let's finally put to use that little trinket that the consort back on the Citadel gave us.
The world's largest marble.
I found
And
it.
for opening the mysterious Prothean globe, you get a novella, apparently.
So we're reading this Globe's novel he's been working on?
Basically, the Mass Effect 1 has a few story sequences and bits where it'll tell you what you found via text. Sort of like Pillars of Eternity does, except not quite as well. Yeah.
So rather than making a cutscene for it, here's a transcript of what just happened.
Well, that's basically what Pillars of Eternity does, but Pillars of Eternity is a pulled-out, pre-rendered, text-based, dialogue-based WRPG in an old-school style. So it was a bit weird when Mass Effect did this, considering Mass Effect has a fully cinematic presentation style for its main story. It's just jarring is all. Mass Effects 2 and 3 handle their side story content a bit better. Okay. That's
all we had to do?
Yeah, we got a nice chunk of experience points from it, but apart from that, you don't really get a reward.
And that's the end of that chapter.
It's just a bit of story background that hints at the Protheans interfering with younger species, which is something that they do somewhat follow up on when you learn more about the Protheans in Mass Effect 3. But yeah, it's not really all that important.
Who wants to play Ape Escape?
Yeah, go play some Ape. Yeah, took my fucking joke, damn
They're
it.
floating! They're floating! Oh my god.
Anyway, these are Pyjaks. They're one of the very few bits of alien wildlife that we ever see in the series. Apparently, to explain away recycling the same animals on different planets, certain alien species are just sort of like intergalactic pests that find their way onto various planets through different means. Like the Thresher Maw actually sends its offspring into space and they land on other planets, and that's how Thresher Maws show up on different planets. Pyjaks, I think they're just brought around by Krogans or whatever. I'm not sure.
What, do they think they're cute?
I know that Varen are something that Krogans have raised and used as war dogs for a long time, and they sort of propagated across a bunch of different worlds when the Krogans rebelled and forcefully colonized a bunch of planets. Pyjaks are just sort of monkeys. There's nothing that I don't know anything about Pyjaks except for the fact that there's a mini game where you get to use a Krogan turret to shoot a bunch of the bastards, and it's a score attack thing.
Cool?
Anyway, we need to find the monkey who has the data module. No.
Do you have the data module? No. Do you have the data module?
He dropped the data module. It's a miracle the data module is still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Well, that went painlessly. We didn't even have to shoot anything this time.
I wanted to
Is
shoot
this
something.
Is this a dead end?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's literally like the last monkey you check.
Yeah. It is. Exactly.
And it's always the same one.
Well, technically, would it always be the last monkey you checked? I doubt you would keep
You know what I
checking
fucking mean?
It's the last monkey you can check.
Well, there are some games that, like, if there's, like...
There's red blips on my map. Looks like we'll have to shoot things after all.
Yay!
Oh, the monkeys are packing heat.
You... Damn you.
Damn you damn dirty apes.
So this is the planet of the apes.
Yeah, they can keep it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you see the kid from Ape Escape just running around in the background with a net.
With Solid Snake for some reason.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Naked Snake. Naked Snake is the one that played Ape Escape.
Naked Snake, and then there's Solid Snake on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Now, you really want to
is
take
going
out the
on?
Geth destroyers because they are basically the Geth version of Krogan. If they get too close, they charge you and ram you with their guns.
Which are
and
they,
it
Geth or
hurts.
Krogan?
They're really big Geth that fight like Krogan. Basically.
What?
They run up to you, they shove a shotgun in your face, and then they pull the trigger.
But they never pull the trigger. Oh, damn.
I was gonna say they just hit you with the gun.
It's like they're an alien race to hit you with the gun, but never
Sometimes
pull
they
the trigger.
do, and sometimes that's actually worse because it goes straight through your kinetic barriers, as I discussed earlier.
Thanks for just walking out.
My hip.
I like how they put out that little sniper laser there, but they don't ever try to aim any better. They just, oh, well, they're not there, so I'm just going to keep pointing here.
Did that laser just have a bit of latency?
It's not really an aiming laser. It's some guns in these games do have aiming lasers, but those red
A
lines
6
are more
Ryko. Quit holding the Rykos.
those red lines are more just warnings that a shot is about to come.
Well, I like to think of it as an aiming laser because you clearly shot the guy that was using it, but the laser remained in midair for like a good 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's your warning to get the hell behind cover because someone is about to snipe you.
Oh, we're going to sharing. Planet sharing.
Oh man, we should really visit here sometime. We could learn a thing or two.
Phonetically, it's sharing.
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 It's got
He's right,
two
it's
R's.
Sharing. It has 2 R's.
It's two R's. It's
That's okay. I'm just going to Planet Logan instead.
But I want to go to Planet Sharing. It's caring. It could be fun.
No, it's planet sharing. It's carring.
Such fascinating planets.
Anyway.
Ooh, I want to go to Planet Earth. And that's spelled EARF.
I was just going back to the cockpit so that I could see how much money and experience I got, because sometimes it doesn't show that until after you leave the galaxy map. And here we are.
Oh my god, main plot.
Here we are, the next plot planet. This is Feros. Technically, it's a human colony. Technically. But it's really just a ruined Prothean city that covers the entire planet. And it's such a horrible prospect for actual colonization that no one really wants to do anything with it. But Exogeny Corp, the definition of corporate opportunists in this universe, decided that they would start a colony here so that they could hopefully find something of worth in the Prothean ruins that have been picked clean over the centuries already. Well, they found something all right. It wasn't Prothean, but it was certainly useful to the bad guys.
Good going.
Yeah. Anyway, what I like about leaving the ship this way is that you're all decked out in your relaxation fatigues and you go to the cockpit door to suit up. But the place on the ship where you would actually suit up is down in the cargo bay at the bottom of the ship. So, at some point, Shepard decided to go to the front door, open the front door, go back to the cargo bay, suit up, get his teammates together, and then leave the ship through the front door.
Well, sometimes you go to walk outside and you realize that you haven't put pants on today, and you really got to do that. So, it's better to catch it before you leave.
Yeah, especially since there are, well, Geth outside.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hold down the fort, Presley.
Garrus!
Wow, Garrus, it's been so long I didn't even recognize you. No, that was my textures popping in.
At least he has
I'm Rex.
textures in this version. Because his textures never pass beyond the low settings, no matter what you do to the options in the PC version. It's just a bug.
Wait, really? Just for him?
Just for him, yeah.
Poor Garrus.
He has a permanently blurry face.
I think you got something on your face there. Yeah, I know.
It is my face.
One day they'll cure that low poly virus.
Oh, well, when they get that cure, they should smear some on that rock.
Better get your spirit on everything.
You said that...
What the fuck?
Don't you just hate it when you're having a conversation with somebody and then someone shoots a rocket launcher at your head?
Well, more like said look out without even looking at anything. Like he just knew for his fucking fact that he was gonna get nuked to hell with a rocket launcher.
Use the stairs pass to come. Like, look out!
How did he even get here through the Geth?
Well, maybe he's like Shaun of the Dead. He just didn't notice they were around.
Yeah. Any Geth out there?
Now,
No,
I've leveled
not
up my
here.
shotgun to the point where I can actually use it from range.
What?
And this is the
That's the
point.
complete antithesis of what a shotgun is.
This is the point where Vanguard gets absolutely ridiculous and awesome.
Because you can shotgun people from 30 feet away. That's not how it works.
It is now.
We have those across sniper rifles.
Yeah, but what if you had a sniper rifle that could shoot like 10 pellets at once? Like,
Man, Doom Guy would be all over this thing.
I don't know about 10 pellets, but there is a sniper rifle in Mass Effect 2 that rapid fires 3 shots.
A rapid fire.
A semi-auto sniper rifle?
Yeah. It's not as awesome as it sounds, unfortunately.
Oh, you know what? I'd probably do if I had one of those things is not even bother sniping. I'd like go in and just like shoot it from the hip, like because if it's shooting 3 times, it'll probably hit something.
It's actually pretty good for shooting without sighting.
So it's good no-scope tactics.
Yeah.
360 no scope.
360's on the way.
It's a good weapon to have when you're sniping, but you don't necessarily want to stay far away forever. But sometimes you find yourself in situations where you're up close to the enemies and don't have time to put your gun away and pull out another. So you just sort of fire it blindly at them until they back off. Well, anyway, in this game, all guns gun the same.
What? I'll repeat that.
In this game, all guns gun the same.
Okay.
Oh man, so there's only 5 Avengers movies by the time we get to 21, whatever this is. Wow, the superhero market must have really fallen off the face of the earth. A couple
The
decades.
Striker 4 is
Marvel got
show.
too bloated.
There's 10.
There's
10
10
Avengers movie. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds more likely.
Yeah, because the all of the weapon types go from 1 to 10. Except I think the Geth pulse rifles.
How many heroes are in the 10th Avengers movie? Like 500? Each get 2 seconds of screen time.
Yeah, that was the part. That was the point where they figured it was a bit ridiculous. It's kind of like that parody skit at the beginning of the Doctor Who anniversary movie, where the Doctor comes from the future and he watched like the 500th anniversary of the Doctor, and there's like 30 Doctors.
Oh, this one has a cutscene.
Yeah, this is where it's technically supposed to be introduced.
Shepard, your hair is falling off.
Ooh, that guy's new and different.
Spider Geth does whatever a Spider Geth does.
I can see you.
Why are you shooting at the wall, you idiots? Oh god.
That is something the Mass Effect 1 AI constantly does, is if there's an enemy on the other side of the wall, that your 2 party members will just try to shoot at it through the wall.
Through the wall. Well, I can't blame them.
It reminds me of Pokemon Gen 1, they had a world to use agility because it's a psychic type move, even though it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
yeah.
the thing about it is, they won't try to move around the walls so that they can shoot like they will in the other 2 games. They'll just stand in place and keep shooting at the wall.
The wall will wear down eventually.
The thing about the Pokemon, though, Ryan, is that that's classified as quote-unquote good AI. So, like, that's used specifically for good trainers, like Elite Four people. So Lance will just sit there with, like, a level 2 Zubat sitting out in front of him, and he'll just order his Dragonite to keep on running around in circles. Because that's the smart thing you do in this situation. That's how you become the leader of the Elite Four.
Well, it brings back traumatic memories of Mount Moon, so you run in circles, too.